Did you know that 90% of top performers have high emotional intelligence, EQ, but only 20% of low performers score well in this area? Or that people with high EQ are 25% more likely to have successful, long-term relationships? Surprisingly, your EQ could matter more than your IQ when it comes to success, happiness, and personal growth. In this video, we're diving into the world of emotional intelligence and how it can completely transform your life. You'll learn simple, practical ways to boost your EQ and improve your relationships, career, and mental well-being. Ready to unlock your hidden potential? Keep watching as we break down the core skills of EQ and show you exactly how to level up your emotional intelligence starting today. Chapter 1. Decoding your inner compass. What is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence, EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions while also recognizing and influencing the emotions of others. It's like having an inner compass that helps us navigate relationships, decisions, and challenges with confidence. Daniel Goleman, a leading researcher in the field, defines it as a set of skills that help you manage yourself and your relationships effectively. EQ is crucial for success in nearly every area of life, whether at work, in social situations, or in personal relationships. A fascinating fact is that emotional intelligence can be more important than your IQ when it comes to career success. Studies have shown that 90% of high performers have high EQ, while only 20% have high IQ. In fact, people with high EQ are often more adaptable and resilient, qualities that are essential in today's fast-paced world. Emotional intelligence isn't something you're born with, either. It can be developed over time through intentional practice and learning. At its core, EQ is about managing your feelings and behaviors. Have you ever snapped in a stressful situation and then regretted it? That's a moment when low EQ is at play. The good news? It's a skill you can improve. Research suggests that individuals with higher EQ are more effective leaders, are less likely to experience burnout, and tend to have better overall mental health. Understanding your own emotions and how they affect others gives you the tools to act with intention rather than reaction. This means you have the power to choose how to respond in any given situation, even when emotions run high. EQ helps you become more self-aware, which is the first step toward becoming a better version of yourself. Chapter 2. EQ versus IQ, the ultimate showdown. The battle between EQ and IQ has been a long one. Traditionally, IQ was seen as the gold standard for success. But research now shows that EQ can be a game changer, especially in the workplace. According to Goleman, IQ gets you hired, but EQ gets you promoted. In fact, a 2015 study by TalentSmart found that 90% of top performers have high EQ, while only 20% of low performers score high in this area. So, while IQ may get you through the door, it's your EQ that will help you climb the ladder. Emotional intelligence is about more than just feeling good or being a nice person. It's about understanding the underlying emotions that drive behaviors. Imagine this. You're leading a team, and tensions are rising. Someone is upset, and the rest of the group feels it, even if no one's saying anything. With high EQ, you'd be able to recognize the emotional undercurrent and address it before it escalates. That's something IQ alone can't help with. Interestingly, a study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology found that EQ is more predictive of success in leadership roles than IQ. Leaders with high emotional intelligence are better at motivating teams, resolving conflicts, and creating a positive environment. One remarkable quote by the famous leadership expert John C. Maxwell sums it up. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, but EQ isn't just for leaders. It plays a significant role in everyday interactions as well. High EQ helps in resolving conflicts, creating trust, and building stronger relationships, both personal and professional. The key takeaway here is that while IQ may determine how well you process data, EQ determines how well you interact with people. It helps you read between the lines, communicate effectively, and inspire others. Chapter 3. The 5 Pillars of Emotional Mastery. Unlock your true power. There are 5 core components of emotional intelligence, each playing a key role in how we understand ourselves and interact with others. First up, self-awareness. This is the foundation of EQ. Being self-aware means understanding your emotions and their impact on others. A simple but powerful strategy is to regularly check in with yourself. Pause, take a breath, and ask, how am I feeling right now? This practice helps you catch emotions before they spiral out of control. Studies show that people with high self-awareness are more confident, more grounded, and make better decisions. Next is self-regulation. Self-regulation is all about controlling your emotions, especially in difficult situations. It's the ability to stay calm under pressure and think clearly, even when things feel chaotic. A great strategy for self-regulation is practicing mindfulness. By focusing on your breath or taking a moment to center yourself, you can reset your emotional state. Research from the University of California found that mindfulness can reduce stress and improve emotional stability. The third pillar is motivation. People with high emotional intelligence are often driven by a deep sense of purpose rather than external rewards. They maintain a positive outlook, even in the face of setbacks. An interesting statistic reveals that 70% of people who are motivated by intrinsic goals, like personal growth or helping others, report higher levels of happiness. To tap into your own motivation, set meaningful, intrinsic goals that align with your values. This makes it easier to stay focused and energized, even when things get tough. The fourth pillar is empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's not just about sympathy, it's about truly seeing things from someone else's perspective. The best leaders, educators, and even friends are those who practice empathy. It's essential in building deep, trusting relationships. One strategy to increase empathy is active listening. Focus on really hearing what others are saying, and try to understand their feelings, not just their words. Finally, social skills wrap up the 5 pillars. Social skills are what allow us to communicate effectively and build strong relationships with others. People with high EQ use their social skills to navigate complex social situations, influence others, and resolve conflicts. A simple but powerful way to improve social skills is to practice gratitude. Research shows that expressing gratitude increases positive social interactions and strengthens bonds. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe. Each week, we dive into practical ways to enhance your personal growth and success. Hit the bell icon so you never miss out. Chapter 4. EQ in Relationships. The secret ingredient for stronger bonds. Emotional intelligence is a game changer when it comes to building and maintaining relationships. Whether it's your romantic partner, friends, or colleagues, EQ plays a crucial role in creating meaningful connections. Research shows that individuals with high EQ are more likely to have successful relationships. A 2015 study by the University of California found that couples with higher EQ were 25% more likely to have long-term, fulfilling relationships than those with lower EQ. So, what makes EQ so important in relationships? First, it's empathy. When you're in tune with the emotions of others, you can respond with care and understanding, creating a stronger bond. Active listening is a powerful strategy for empathy. Simply giving someone your full attention and validating their feelings can work wonders. It's about making them feel heard and understood. Remember, people value being listened to more than being given advice. Second, EQ helps with conflict resolution. Disagreements are inevitable in any relationship, but how you handle them makes all the difference. A key strategy for managing conflict with high EQ is focusing on the issue, not the person. This helps prevent defensiveness and allows both parties to work together toward a solution. A study in the Journal of Applied Psychology found that individuals with higher EQ are 40% more effective at resolving conflicts without escalating the situation. Finally, high EQ means being able to give and receive emotional support. It's about offering a shoulder to lean on during tough times and knowing when to ask for help. According to author Gary Chapman, the author of The 5 Love Languages, understanding your partner's emotional needs is essential for a happy, healthy relationship. EQ allows you to give your partner what they need, whether it's a hug, words of affirmation, or acts of service. In short, emotional intelligence enhances your ability to connect with others on a deeper level. By practicing empathy, improving your conflict resolution skills, and providing emotional support, you can strengthen your relationships and enjoy more fulfilling connections. Chapter 5. The Silent Superpower. Using EQ to navigate life's challenges. Life is full of challenges, stressful situations, unexpected setbacks, and emotional roller coasters. But emotional intelligence acts as a silent superpower that can help you navigate through them. High EQ allows you to stay grounded in times of stress and make decisions based on reason, not emotion. For example, in a high-pressure work situation, emotional intelligence helps you stay calm and think clearly. Instead of reacting impulsively, you can take a step back, assess the situation, and respond strategically. A 2019 study published in the International Journal of Stress Management found that people with higher EQ experience 30% less stress than those with lower EQ. One simple strategy to manage stress is mindfulness. Just taking a few moments each day to center yourself, focus on your breath, and clear your mind can help you stay calm under pressure. When facing a challenge, high EQ also allows you to be more adaptable. Instead of getting stuck in a rigid mindset, you can pivot and find creative solutions. A 2021 survey by the Harvard Business Review found that 75% of leaders consider adaptability a key skill in overcoming challenges. One way to improve your adaptability is to embrace uncertainty. Rather than fearing change, try seeing it as an opportunity for growth. Another aspect of EQ that helps with life's challenges is resilience. People with high emotional intelligence are more likely to bounce back from failure. They view setbacks as learning experiences and continue moving forward. According to a study by the American Psychological Association, individuals with higher EQ are 50% more likely to recover from stressful situations more quickly. To build resilience, practice reframing. Look at a difficult situation and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This shift in perspective helps turn challenges into opportunities for growth. By using your EQ as a superpower, you can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. Stay calm, adapt to change, and bounce back stronger than ever. Chapter 6. Level up your EQ. Practical tips for real-world transformation. Improving your emotional intelligence doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent practice, you can level up your EQ and see real-world results. Start by focusing on self-awareness. A great tool for this is journaling. Writing down your thoughts and emotions each day helps you understand your inner world better. Research from the University of Texas suggests that people who journal regularly have higher emotional clarity and better mental health. Another practical tip is practicing emotional regulation. When you feel yourself getting overwhelmed or upset, take a moment to pause and breathe. A simple breathing technique, like deep belly breathing, can help lower your heart rate and calm your mind. Studies show that this type of breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps reduce feelings of stress. Next, focus on building empathy. One of the easiest ways to do this is by engaging in conversations with people who have different perspectives. According to a study published in Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin, people who actively seek out diverse viewpoints have higher empathy levels. Put this into practice by listening more intently and asking thoughtful questions to understand others better. Social skills are also key to improving your EQ. Start by practicing effective communication. Be clear, direct, and honest in your conversations. Avoid interrupting or letting your mind wander. Being fully present in a conversation shows respect and builds trust. A study by the University of Chicago found that people who communicate effectively are 40% more likely to be perceived as trustworthy. Finally, work on your emotional resilience. As mentioned earlier, this is about bouncing back after setbacks and maintaining a positive attitude. One practical tip for building resilience is to practice gratitude. Research shows that people who regularly express gratitude experience lower levels of stress and increased happiness. Try writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day, no matter how small. By applying these practical tips, you can gradually level up your emotional intelligence. With time and consistent effort, you'll find yourself handling stress better, forming deeper relationships, and achieving more success in both your personal and professional life. The more you invest in your EQ, the more you'll unlock its transformative power. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more actionable tips on how to level up your personal development. Keep growing with us.